Well, all right. It is Wednesday, April 17. It's 10:50 in the morning here, Pacific Standard Time, and another good day for me. 3-0 today. Had a short trading session. Had to finish up early to take care of my daughter today, who's staying home from school again. And my wife had a meeting this morning, so I had to be there for my daughter as soon as she woke up. So really not much time, and I really don't have a lot of time to do this review today as well. So I'm going to try to get through this as fast as I can. The 80% sale from Apex is still going on through the end of the month, April 30th. Use this code or any other. Just make sure you use the code. 1 day pass is going on as well as half price resets. So that's all going on through April 30th. You know, Apex is a great way to go. It's the only prop firm I use. I definitely recommend them. I don't use any other prop firm for that reason. I do live stream every single day, so if you're just catching this review for the first time, I am on between 10 a.m. and usually around 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. And what I do for my main strategy is I look for different size tick charts where every single second entry is working for my profit target, and those are the charts I trade. And once a chart gets an entry that doesn't work, I will no longer use that chart to trade with, whether I take that trade or not. And I typically try to start my day with 3 or 4 different size tick charts, all on the NQ, and that's my main strategy. But what I've been doing recently is a new trade for me. You can see here the Alp Orb. This is a trade that I learned from Alpine Trader on YouTube, who doesn't show it live on stream, but talks about it an awful lot. And so I kind of picked up on what he was doing and tried to, emulate it. And I've now done 6 of those trades the last 6 days at the New York Open, and all 6 have worked, including today. And so yeah, the trade is looking just as consistent for me as I've seen it be for him. And I don't live stream it simply because he doesn't live stream it. And so I'm just taking the cue from him that, since I learned it from him, I decided I wouldn't stream it unless I see him stream it. So until he does that, I'm not going to stream it as well. But I do review it and show where my entries were and stuff after the fact, both during my live stream and during this review video. So actually, I'm liking the trade so much, I meant to actually take the trade with more than just one account. But let's take this stuff off the screen and talk about it. But yeah, it's been a great week so far. I'm 10-0 for the week, as you can see here in my stats. And all right, let's get into the trade so I can wrap up this video. All right, here we go. So this is the 1 minute chart, which I only trade for the for this opening trade, the New York Open at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. And let me turn the markers on 1 second here. All right, here we go. So you can see the markers, and basically the trade worked immediately, super fast. Make it a little bit bigger here. Here's where I got in, and here's where I got out. I go for 22 ticks. I think Alpine, I don't know if he goes for 21 ticks or 22 ticks, but he does something like that. So I go for 22 ticks. I like that number. Been really consistent with it. Obviously, it can work for a whole lot more if you go for more, but I want it to be as close to a 100% strategy for myself as I can, considering that I will put my account at risk pretty much every time I take this trade. I'm not using a stop on it, and that's the way he does it as well. There was I have a subscriber, a visitor to my channel that chats with me in my chat every day, and he was telling me that he created a bot, and he puts a runner on, and he goes for more ticks overall, and he's trading more contracts. I trade 2 contracts. I'm keeping it simple. I'm sticking with what I've seen work, and I'm not trying to deviate from that too much, and I'm not trying to go too big either. You need 10 days to be able to get a payout on Apex on your PA accounts. And so when I'm trading this on the PA accounts, when I get to that point, I got to trade 10 days anyways. So there's not really much reason for me to trade any bigger than this. I mean, maybe I can go for 30 ticks or 31 ticks or whatever it is to try to get 300 per trade, or maybe add 1 contract. But This is what I'm doing for now. I've tested and back testing on playback, as well as my 6 trades that I've done on Apex accounts live in the morning. And between all of those trades, I'm something like 77 and 2 or something at this point. I really got to count it up and get the exact number, but I'm around there, 76 and 2, 77 and 2. I mean, I'm 97% plus. I might even be 98% with the trades I put on myself, just based on my own understanding. So I really like the trade. I'm going to keep doing it. I actually meant to trade it with 3 accounts today. I was going to use 36 as my leader account. And my intention was to copy it to account 33 as well as to PA6. And I was going to just do one contract on PA6 and go for $100. And then the $200 on the other evaluation. I don't know what I did. I messed up on my copier. I didn't have all the settings right. And so it didn't copy over to those extra accounts. So I was really bummed after it happened, because I really believe in the trade now. I'm just seeing how consistent it is. And I really want to take advantage on my Apex accounts. And I was going to just start on the 25K and make $100 at a time. So it's unfortunate it didn't work out today to make the copy, because then the trade I did go on and take on PA6, where I made $122, I would have ended up being on PA8. So I would have had all PAs traded today. But in any case, this is a trade that I'm taking every morning now. I'm waking up early. I'm not doing it on stream. I'm just I am recording all of them, but I'm not posting them, and I'm not putting the trade on the live stream, just out of respect to Alpine, really. And I guess Alpine caught wind of 100 Lot, who's in my chat. He I guess he live streamed it today. Live streamed the trade, and it sounds like he put Alpine's name in his title. And I don't know how Alpine heard about it, but he seemed to hear about it pretty quickly. It's interesting, because 100 Lot only has like 100 and something subscribers, and I only found out about his channel today. But somehow Alpine heard about it immediately and asked him to remove his name from it. And that's why, I'll talk about Alpine, but I'm just referring to it as the Alp Orb trade, and I'm not using his full name on screen anywhere. I did that one day, and I just thought better of it and said to myself, maybe it's better I don't kind of put his name on screen anywhere necessarily. But I definitely learned the trade from watching Alpine, and I'm just always going to give him credit for the trade. It's his concept, his idea, and I'm just I figured it out on my own what he's doing. I kept watching what he was doing. It took me a long time to decide that I was going to go for it and try it, and now I'm 6-0. So the trade works. If you want to know how to do it, I'm not going to teach you. Alpine's not looking to teach anybody, and but it's not too hard to figure out, honestly. So that's all I'll say about that. Let me move on to the next trade I took today. So that was, again, on evaluation 36 only, unfortunately, 22 ticks, and I made $212 on the trade. The balance now for 6 days traded on this evaluation is $51,332. I've traded it for 6 days, so 6-0, and I'm just trying to see if I can just only trade the this particular account with only this trade, and see if I can get it to pass. And then I will definitely take that next PA and trade the open on that PA account and see if I can get it to pay out. And that's the only accounts that I will dedicate only for that trade. But I am going to copy trade some other accounts as well. And hopefully tomorrow I'll copy one of my PA accounts to it, if I can not mess up the copier. All right, let's take a look real quick at the other 2 trades and get this wrapped up. All right, so obviously my opening trade was up here at the open, and then I got my stream started a little early today, around 6:50 in the morning, and my first trade of the day was right here. Stretch this out a little bit, and I entered the trade at about 7:06 in the morning. So it took about 15 minutes before I was able to get my first trade. We were clearly in a down move. I measured out these 2 legs, because it looked like 1 leg, 2 legs, with a little bit of a correction, and then 1 leg, 2 legs. So the fact that I had a first entry, second entry, that set up right off my measured move, and and this chart was running good. No entries lost up to this point. I took the trade. I was able to get 7 ticks. I was going for more, but unfortunately my stop got triggered, and I think I might have had some slippage on the entry on my Apex account. So 7 ticks, $31, just trading one contract on that account right now, while it's in a very bad drawdown. So I'm going to try to dig that out of the grave it's in and see if I can resurrect it. And then my third trade of the day, right here, and stretch this out. And so my third trade, I entered at 7:22, so it was only like 6 or 7 minutes later after my first trade. And second entry short, new low, first entry, second entry. Again, this chart was running good, and at this point I had reason to believe that at the very least we would retest this low here, and I thought that we were headed to the previous day low and the low of the day, which, as you can see here in the live market, not only did we get there, but we continued to sell off and went much further. And, I haven't been out the chart because I had to stop trading, but if I were to measure, I would measure this. And it looks like we've hit a measured move again. So, these measured moves are really powerful to understand that. Trade 3 was on PA6. I did get 13 ticks on that site, on that third trade, and that was for $122 on PA6. So that's the 27th day traded on there, and I've got the account to 25,000, just under 400. So about 1,200 to go on there. So I've got 2 PA accounts that are in the hunt for my first payout, and 1 PA account not doing so great. And yep, I'm going to start going a little bit bigger on the opening trade, just as far as trading more accounts. And between the opening trade giving me, these 6 trades I've taken with it so far being 100%, and doing well with my regular BS system, my percentage is starting to climb a little bit. I went from 80% overall for the year to 81% today, and 187 wins and 45 losses for the year. And I do think adding these 5 trades a week should be able to lift me up. I really believe I can get to like around 85% overall, maybe even better, as I progress with the opening trade as well as my regular system. So let's see how I progress here. Let me get all this stuff back on the screen to wrap this up. All right, so here we go. So another good day, 3-0. Like I said, 10-0 for the week. Let's go. Really excited about this week, the way it's going. Again, I'm not going big in terms of the numbers, in terms of the P&L, but I'm going slow and steady. I'm trying to prove my systems are working. And now that I have 2 different setups, prove that both systems can work in tandem with each other. And, building towards my first payout. Hopefully I can get there. And, we'll see how it goes. If you haven't already, like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind to follow me on my journey and see if I can go from being a unprofitable trader to getting my first payout, and then hopefully onwards to becoming a profitable trader. I think that's it for today. I got to run, go take care of my daughter, and I will be back on the live stream tomorrow, hopefully for a longer, fuller session, and hopefully copy trading the opening trade on more accounts as well tomorrow. So I hope you had a good trading day, and let's keep it going. Hope you come and join me tomorrow. Feel free to say hi in the chat, and looking forward to closing out the week strong here coming up. So 2 days left, and on track for between 15 and 20 trades for the week. So that would be great if I can get that volume and keep up this consistency. All right. Thanks for everyone that's using the code. I appreciate it. It's definitely helpful. And thanks for liking and subscribing. And I will see you tomorrow. I've definitely said it all.